Hi, and welcome to Businesswings podcast. My name's Christina Petrakis, and today I'm talking to the founder of SHP Ltd, Simon Walsh. Simon talks about setting up his business in a garage in Wimbledon and how he turned the recession to his advantage with mopay.co.uk. So tell us a bit about what your business does.
The business was started in 2002 with myself and my business partner Craig Smith. Primarily started off as a mobile phone recycling business. We've moved into any electrical cycling. So we see ourselves now as pioneers in electrical recycling throughout the UK, Europe and further afield.
And what inspired this idea?
We both used to work for Orange, and in our days at selling the Orange network, a lot of our customers used to say, what should we do with our old mobile phones? And there was never really a professional service that could offer a take-back of old hardware. So we started in a small garage in Wimbledon by taking back old units from our companies that we knew of and that we've worked with in the past on our previous work with Orange. We saw the market for it grow massively over the first 6 months and then decided it was time to set up the company as a professional organisation.
And how did you finance the startup?
It was financed by myself and Craig out of our own pockets initially, purely getting phones in and selling them and working extremely hard and long hours to get money back into the bank. And we've continued with that philosophy and that all the way through to where we are today. We got premises in 2003, and as we've grown, we've moved into newer and bigger premises.
What happens to old phones and iPods? And how do you generate revenue that exceeds the payments you make to people selling their phones?
Every single phone is tested. From that testing, we can calculate what needs to be done to the phone. So phones can be refurbished to be reused back in the telecoms market, whether it be in the UK or in emerging markets overseas, or they can be broken down for parts and used in various other phones or other electrical products. But generally, we have zero landfill policy within SHP, and the phones that are brought in, certainly 93-94% of them are reused in some fashion or another. The others are melted down for parts. For example, a phone might be bought at £10. It might cost us £2 to refurbish it. We then might sell it for £15-20.
How much do you think your model could be applied to other electrical equipment? And how important is it being an online business to keep the costs down?
And mopay.co.uk was the first consumer online mobile phone trading site in the UK. Started in 2005, and what happens with that is you use exactly the same business model and financial model, but obviously cuts down massively on any sort of personnel overheads because it's all done online. We're utilising our expertise in the market and our financial and business model to move into other electrical items. We've recently just won the contract with DSGI, which is PC World in Currys, to do all their laptop trading. So if you wanted to buy a new Windows 7 Toshiba laptop, you could go into PC World and trade your old one in to buy that new laptop. And we work all the back-end trading for that side of the DSGI.
So can you explain the transition from an Orange employee to starting up your own business?
The transition is very difficult because you're sort of mollycoddled in a corporate environment, whereas once you start your own business, you're out on your own. I think what we learned was how to get the right skill set into our business. And because the mobile phone recycling market is a very new industry, the growth has been phenomenal. So we've had to make sure we've got the right people around us to help us grow with the kind of market demand and that sort of thing.
What tips can you give entrepreneurs on setting up their own business?
People have said that the current climate is bad for businesses, but it's actually not. You can find opportunities and make them work for yourself in this sort of current climate, or certainly last year worked very well for us because we spotted other areas to expand our services and expertise into. It's teaching yourself from the bottom up as well. You've got to learn very quickly. You can't expect things to just fall into your lap. And it's having the right people around you. We've got an extremely successful team around us, very good salespeople through to very good people in finance and admin. It's crucial to make sure you can rely on people that work for you. Certainly in a small startup, you need to make sure you can trust the people around you.